Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Ace here, back with another props video. It has been a while. We obviously had the all-star break, so we had like a week off of props, and then these past I think we've had 3 days since the all-star break of games. I really have not had many plays. Each day I only had one play, so there's kind of no point in me making a YouTube video for only one play. So that's the only reason why I haven't had a YouTube video since the all-star break was over. But I'll go ahead and show you guys. We've been 2-1 since the break. I've been trying to keep it light just because after the all-star break is usually a bunch of bullshit, you know. Team players go on vacation, whatnot. Teams that are already out, they don't really care, and there are way more blowouts usually. So I've just been keeping it light these past few days. So the first day back from the all-star break, I had Siakam under 22.5 points, which cashed, so we went 1-0 on that day. And then on on Friday, I had Garland over 2.5 threes, and that one chalked, so that was unfortunate. So that we actually had a 5-0 streak before that, but that came to an end, so we were 5-1 in our most recent days. And then today, well, if you're watching, you might be watching it on Sunday, but for Saturday, I just had Aaron Gordon over 4.5 rebounds at plus 104 odds, which ended up cashing as well. So we've only been 2-1 since the All-Star break. We had over 4.5 rebounds. He had exactly 5 rebounds, I think. Yeah, so he cashed that. So we've been 2-1 since All-Star break, but the only reason, like I said, the only reason I haven't made a YouTube video is because I literally have only had one prop a day. They haven't been the best boards in my opinion, so I've just been keeping a light. I'm not forcing any plays. We've been hitting some leans, but I obviously don't count leans towards my record, so I just haven't made a YouTube video. But I do like today's slate a decent amount, so I did find multiple plays that I like. I'm still looking, but I figured I'd just make this YouTube video for you guys before I finish, so things aren't bumped as much. But anyway, yeah, let's get into the props. So it's been 2-1 since the All-Star break, so decent, nothing crazy. As for Rocket League has been great since the past few weekends. So February 8th, we went 83.3% on Prize Picks props. And then on the 9th, we went 83.3% once again. And then we didn't have Rocket League last weekend, and then this weekend we had Rocket League. So today, Saturday, as I'm recording, I had Rocket League again, and we went 71.4%. So it's been really good on Rocket League. But anyway, let's get into the first play of the day. So the first play is going to be Naz Reid over 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So as you can see here, this line is 29.5 on Bet365, Bovada, Pinnacle, Caesars, also on Underdog. So if you're a DFS user, you don't have a sports book, it is on Underdog as I'm recording. It's definitely going to get bumped up to 30.5 in my opinion, maybe even higher if I could find Underdog. I don't have it open. Let me just make sure, because sometimes the odds thing doesn't have the most updated lines. But last time I checked, like half an hour ago, he was up here, Naz Reid, at 29.5. Yeah, so he's here, 29.5. So he's there on those sports books, as you can see. If you want to take the 30.5 bump, go ahead. That's up to you. But anyway, let's get into the write-up for this play. So you're going to see a lot of red, but like I always say, man, the most important thing to note and to look out for when you're doing NBA props is injury reports. So as you can see by the injury report, you'll see Randall, DiVincenzo, Gobert out, right? And in those games, he's over in 2 out of 2 of those games. But to make it even better, one thing you notice in these 2 games is that he's had 30 plus minutes. He's averaging 36 minutes in these 2 games. And then he's also had 15 plus field goals attempted, 18 field goals attempted here and 16 field goals attempted here. So if we just look at overall just the whole season, right? If we look at just the whole season in general, when Naz Reid gets 30 plus minutes, right? And when we look at 15 plus field goals attempted, if I could find the field goals attempted right here, 15 plus field goals attempted, you'll see that just in those stats right there, 30 plus minutes, 15 plus field goals attempted, Naz Reid has cashed this line in all 9 out of 9 games with those 2 statistics, averaging 36.7 points, rebounds, and assists per game, easily hitting this 30 plus mark. He also had 48 points, rebounds, and assists against the Oklahoma City Thunder with this criteria, which was his highest PRA game out of all these games on the chart. And now he's getting that same matchup again today against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I'll tell you why he should hit 30 plus minutes and 15 plus field goals attempted. It's what I just said, man. It's because Gobert, Randall, and DiVincenzo are all out for this game. And like I said, if you go to those 2 games, which are his most recent 2 games, are with these 3 players out, you'll see he hit both of those criterias easily. Those minimum criterias, he hit them both easily. In these 2 games, he's averaging 17 field goals attempted per game in 36 minutes per game. In the Thunder game, more specifically, because he's getting the same exact matchup again, so this game is more important to look at for stats. He had 18 field goals attempted, in part because he's a high volume spot up player, right? Naz Reid's a very high volume spot up player. As you can see right here, 30% of Naz Reid's points comes from spot up specifically. So he's going to get a lot of spot up volume, which is great in this matchup, because the Oklahoma City Thunder, they're allowing the second most spot up field goals attempted per game this season. So he should easily get 15 plus field goals attempted. This is one of the best spot up matchups. They allow a ton of spot up shots and a ton of spot up points. So perfect matchup here for Naz Reid, where he gets a ton of his points. They also like to show 2 bodies at Ant a lot. So when Ant has the ball, they're going to show 2 at him. Shai is going to help him a little bit, and Shai's going to help the defender a little bit, or whoever it is, they're going to try to show 2 at him. They're not going to necessarily double him all the time, but they're going to try to keep a second defender close to him, so he feels like he can't really drive, right? And when players drive against the Oklahoma City Thunder, they like to double a little bit when players get to the paint, which leads to kickouts, which leads to open spot-up shooters, which will typically be Naz Reid in this case, because he's their best spot-up shooter. And like I said, 30% of Naz Reid's points come from spot-ups. This is a perfect matchup for him. Thunder are allowing the 6th most spot-up points per game, and they're allowing the 6th most spot-up points per game and the 2nd most spot-up field goals attempted per game. So love the points aspect here. He also scores a ton of 2-point shots and free throws, so that's why I like points instead of threes. And then as for the rebounds and assists, because I could have just gone points, right, straight points, but I do like the rebounds and assist aspect as well to make it PRA. But as for the rebounds and assist aspect of this prop, he sees insane numbers with rebounds and assists with Gobert, Randall, and DiVincenzo out in these 2 games. If you go ahead and just check his, potentials, right? If we go to rebound chances right here, he's averaging 17 rebound chances per game in these 2 games without those guys. And then as for potential assists, he's averaging 6 potential assists. But if we look at the Thunder matchup, in this specific matchup, he had 20 rebound chances and 8 potential assists. The reason why he had way lower potential assists against the Rockets is because the Rockets, they're allowing the least assists per game. Well, the Rockets, their defensive philosophy is that they like to play single coverage. They don't like to double at all, which obviously you're not going to get many assist opportunities when you're playing single coverage, because when you're being guarded by one guy and you're not getting doubled, you're going to shoot. The star players are going to shoot way more, right? So that's why he didn't get many potential assists against the Rockets, but he's not going against the Rockets. He's going against the Thunder. And in that Thunder matchup, he had 8 potential assists. So love the assist aspect there. And then as for the rebounds, look, 20 rebound chances, he turned that into 14 rebounds. And then against the Rockets, 14 rebound chances, he turned that into 8 rebounds, and that's a pretty tougher matchup for rebounds than the Thunder. So love the rebounds and assist aspect here. That's why I'm combining it all and taking points, rebounds, and assists over 29.5 over in all 9 out of 9 games with 30 plus minutes and 15 plus field goals attempted. Already cashed against the Thunder without Gobert, Randall, and DiVincenzo with 48 PRA, and we only need 30 here to cash this line. So love this line here. The only way I see this chalking is due to blowout, or he has like a crazy bad shooting game, but he's been amazing this year, and the Timberwolves actually beat them the last time they played 10 days ago, so hopefully it's not a blowout. But yeah, Naz Reid over 29.5 PRA. I like that for 0.65 units. And before I get into my second play, I just want to show you guys, make sure you guys join the Discord, because on these days where I don't have many plays, you're not going to get a YouTube video, so you're not going to get props, right? So you want to join the Discord, because I post every single play that I have, I post it right to the Discord right away before any other platform, before Twitter, before YouTube, obviously. Discord is going to get all of my plays, and they're going to get them right when I post them. So make sure you take advantage of that. The link will be in the description of this video. So pause the video, scroll down, click the link in the description of this video. Once you click the link, it will take you to this site right here. You'll click join, and you'll see 3 different memberships. The first one is $15 per month. That's going to be all of my NBA plays and MLB plays when MLB is in season. MLB is coming back very, very soon. So in about 2 months, MLB should be back. I'm pretty sure. I think it's in the middle of April. But as of right now, if you join right now and get the 30 days, obviously you're going to get all of my NBA plays. $25 per month. That's going to give you all of my NBA plays and all of my Rocket League plays. So you can't get the Rocket League plays with the $15 per month membership, but if you get the $25 per month membership, you can get all of my Rocket League plays through that. And if you just want the NBA plays, right? Just want the NBA plays in MLB when it's in season for only $15 per month. If you click on the $15 per month, right? You scroll down here to promo code. You type in 2025, right? If you've never joined before, this is only for if you never joined before. So only new members. If you never joined before, type in 2025. You'll get your first month 66% off. So, or I'm fucking, yeah, 66% off. So it's usually $15 per month, right, for all my NBA plays, which is super cheap anyway. You're gonna make your money back. You're definitely gonna profit off $15 per month, just off my NBA plays only. But if you've never joined before, you want to try it out, you're skeptical, you know, you don't really join premiums, you don't really join Discords too much, which premiums, there are a ton of fucking dog shit premiums. That's a different story for another day. So if you're skeptical, I don't blame you at all. But if you're skeptical and, you know, you want to join but you don't want to, you know, pay too much or whatever, $5 for your first month, bro. That is $5 for 30 days of plays. That is literally less than a biggie bag with tax. $5 for 30 days of all my NBA plays. So take advantage of that deal. I just want to get that out before I get into my second play. And as for the second play, let's go ahead and get into it. It's going to be in this Mavericks and Warriors game. So I like this Naz Reid play more. I'll go ahead and say that. I like this Naz Reid play more. It's going to be PJ Washington over 16.5 points. So let me go ahead and put some criteria, minimum criteria in here for you, and I'll tell you guys why I think he's going to hit this criteria. So 20 plus usage, and we'll go ahead and do 25 plus minutes. And then against bottom 10 spot up defenses, right? So bottom 10 spot up defenses, you'll see PJ Washington, he has cashed this line in all 6 out of 6 games with 20 plus usage, 25 plus minutes, and against bottom 10 spot up defenses. So like I said, I'm going to tell you why I think he's going to get all of these criteria here. He just returned last game, so he missed, I think, 3 games, and then he just came back last game. That was his first game back after the All-Star break. And as you can see here, in his first game back right here against the Pelicans, 37 minutes. So love that, right? And then his usage, I'll go ahead and show you guys his usage. It doesn't show up there, but I can pull it up right here. Last game, obviously we're looking for 20 plus usage. That's what I put in the chart. He had 25.3 usage, so he's easily hitting 20 plus usage in his first game back. He had 25 just in his first game back usage, and then we're looking for 25 plus minutes. He had 37 plus minutes, and then we're also looking for bottom 10 spot up defense. Well, as you can see here, Golden State Warriors, they are the 3rd worst spot up defense, so they are easily a bottom 10 defense. They're a bottom 3 spot up defense. So he's hitting all of these criteria. Warriors allowing the 3rd most spot up points per game, which accounts for 24% of PJ's points and his best play type. So that should be huge here in this matchup. He also had 3 threes last game against the Pelicans, and they are basically the same matchup spot up wise as the Warriors are. So that is very encouraging. Warriors, the one thing about them is that they are one of the best points in the paint defenses in the entire league. But as you can see in this chart though, PJ went over this line in 2 out of 2 games against the Thunder, and the Thunder are a very comparable points in the paint team because the Oklahoma City Thunder, they are allowing the least points in the paint per game this year out of every single team in the league, and PJ still went over. So even though that was a tough paint matchup, PJ was still able to soar over this line, and the Warriors, they're a tough paint matchup, but he's hit this line in even tougher matchups, so he should be completely fine in the paint. And then as for spot ups, like I said, this is the 3rd worst defense against spot ups. He should easily be able to get 25 plus minutes. I'm expecting like 35-ish minutes, and then he should easily be able to get 20 plus usage. I'm expecting like 23-25% usage. And then obviously the Warriors are a bottom 10 spot up defenses, and in those games that he's had this year, he's over in 6 out of 6 games, averaging 24.7 points per game. Obviously Luka's been traded, right? So no Luka. Anthony Davis is injured, so no Anthony Davis. Lively's injured. Who else is injured? Gafford's injured, so he's going to be playing a lot of minutes. They traded Grimes away, so he's going to be playing a lot of minutes. Ton of usage here. I'm loving this line for PJ Washington. So that's the second play. I also posted this on my Twitter, so if you're not following the Twitter, right here at Real Ace Picks, make sure you guys follow the Twitter. I don't post every single play that I post in the Discord on Twitter, so you're not going to get every single play if you're not in the Discord. But if you're not in the Discord and you still want some plays, I usually post like 1 or 2 of my plays a day on Twitter. I already posted three of my plays, so I'm gonna have more in the Discord, but 3 plays for free right here on Twitter. But those are going to be the 2 plays for the YouTube video, guys. It's going to be Naz Reid over 29 points, rebounds, and assists for 0.65 units. And PJ Washington over 16.5 points for 0.5 units. Remember, guys, if you have never joined the Discord before, pause the video, scroll down, click the link in the description of this video, click the $15 per month membership, scroll down, go to promo code, type in 2025 at checkout. You will get your first month for only $5. Take advantage. We have been making money in 2025 and in this NBA season. We are up... what is it? Let me check. We are up 19.2 units in 2025, and it's only been 2 months. So take advantage, man. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.